How is it going, everybody? We are at a beautiful boat ramp somewhere. I have no idea where. You guys have to figure that out. We're gonna fish down that way. You guys have probably seen the fishing spot before. It's been been in a couple of our other videos, but this time we're going by kayak instead of by boat. Should be fun. Let's see what happens. And we're off. Got to get around this current right here. This current is gonna push us into this dock. All right, here we go. We're off. See y'all when we get there. We have arrived at the spot. We have beached the kayak right on the beach. This little creek is we're gonna fish over here a little later, but for now, we're gonna head that way. Check this out, everybody. The kayak's down there. We just walked up this little hill. But check out this view from up here. Wow, let me make sure you guys are clean. Check out this view from up here. Wow. Look at that nice, pretty, clean water. I'm standing on a road, but then the old road is falling apart. The beach has sucked it down. That's super cool. I found a little bucket. It's got a hole in it, but hey, that works for me. I'm gonna put my fish in there. Hopefully, my fish in there when I catch them, since I forgot an extra bucket. This is cool. So we're gonna walk down over here. Yeah, you can't get this way by land. You can only get here by boat or watercraft of sorts. This place is cool. It looks almost like a shipwreck down there. Huh. All right, so it looks like this might be where I get down, possibly. I have no idea. Maybe over here? Let's see. I'm curious. I've never gone over here before. Maybe there's a path down. Let's see. Oh, yep, here it is. This appears to be a path down to the water. Let's see. Huh. It appears rather treacherous, but see y'all when we get down there. All right, we made it down here. We walked down there. Let's get to fishing. Let's set my stuff down right here. Got me a little bucket. We're gonna put him right in the rocks right here. And yeah, that's everything. Now I'm gonna go back and grab my bait bucket. Let's get to fishing. Got our bait bucket down here. We're gonna grab us a shrimp. Let's see what happens. I've never fished this area from shore before. So, first time for everything. All right. I fished this area plenty by boat, never from land. I'm curious. So, let's see what happens. We're gonna throw right in this here current. We're gonna throw right in that there current. And we're gonna let her flow. I got me a bite. Pretty much second cast, I got me a bite. Let's grab a nice juicy shrimp. Oh yeah, this is prime bait right here. Grab a nice big old shrimp. Let's walk back down in here. And we're gonna cast right back where we were. It was right about here. Right in this little turnaround area. Hopefully I didn't scare him off, but we'll see. Here we go, everybody. Fish on. The second it hit the water. Don't know if it's the trout or if it's a bluefish. Let's find out. It is Mr. Trout. It's a little guy. Here we go. First trout of the day. Not too shabby. I'll take it. I'll take it. These guys are cold. Oh yeah, nice little, probably, he might be 15. He'll be close. Let's flip this thing around. Let's see if he is a keeper. Let's see. Here, we'll lay it down. Let's see, where's a nice flat rock? Here, we'll lay it down right here. Let's see what we got. He is, just as I suspected, 14.5. All right, nice little 14.5-inch trout. Give him a toss back. I got another bite on my last cast. Let's see what happens. I cast it back in the same spot. Let's see if I get another one. Nice, there we go, got one. Feels like a little better one. If this is a trout, it's definitely a better trout. Loosen up just a little. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, if it's a trout, it's definitely a better trout. Let's get back over to my landing spot. Oh, nice. It's a nice trout. Nice. There we go. We will take that all day. All right, nice rod holder. We got ourselves a nice little trout. Let's see if I can. Oh, yeah. It's a nice 16, probably 16, 17-inch trout right there. That's what we came here for, boys and girls. That's what we came here for. Boom. Nice fish. He is going to be 0. Oh yeah, 16.5. Nice. Nice fish. I'm gonna put some water in this here bucket. And yeah, we're gonna cast back out there. All right, we're back in action. Nice, beautiful shrimp from Miss Angie off Hexter Drive, Wiley Seafood. All right, let's get back out there. Same spot. Hopefully, same outcome. Nice, got one. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, I think this might be a bluefish. Or a smaller trout. Nope, smaller trout. Hey, I'm liking that we're staying in the same species. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? You can just see them just kind of flash around down there. Look at that. It's so cool. I love fishing in clean water. This guy might be close. But I think he'll be, I don't know, he'll be close. He's worth a measure. Let's see. I think he'll be just shy, just like the last, just like the first trout we caught. I think he's, let's see, he might be. He's right just on 15, so we're gonna let him swim. Not worth the risk, because trout shrink a little bit when they get on ice, and it's It's not worth the risk. Let's get back out there. All right, we're back out there. Let's see what happens. Float's not really moving. It's usually not a good sign. But yeah, when this current slows down, which is gonna be about probably 4:30. Oh, I missed that one. See, I was talking. That's what happens when I talk. Once this current slows down. But right now, we got trout. So that's what we're gonna catch right now. We're gonna catch some trout. We shall see, we shall see. All right, guys, we got one. Did not see my float go down. I wasn't really paying attention. That one's on me. But I think we got ourselves a nice fish. Feels heavy. Feel like it's got some shoulders on it. No! Oh, man. Yeah, I think that's what I had. Damn, that sucks. Oh, let's try it again. That's all we can do. There's one. Not a bad one. You gotta keep pressure on them. This feels like something different. Oh no, just a good trout. All right, there we go. Got me another keeper. Hell yeah. I believe I got me another keeper trout. Oh yeah, this guy's definitely a keeper. Yeah, you just gotta keep tension on them, because if you don't, you lose them. That's what happened with that last one. But hey, we got one. Let's see, he is 16. That is good enough for me. So he is going right in the bucket. Take our knife, bleed him just like that. And he is going in the bucket. And I'm throwing it not too far off. I'm throwing it right about there, maybe 5 feet off the rocks, and just letting the current and the shrimp do their thing. Don't know if the camera picks up my float, but it's right off the end of my rod tip. And every so often I pop it to make that shrimp freak out a little bit, attract some attention. There we go. It's a better one. No! Are you serious? The same thing. The same thing happened. That one was another good one. Not as big as the first one. Huh? Maybe the same one as the first one. Or the other one that I lost. I got me another one. I think I got me another little trout. Yep, there he is. Oh, look at that. It's so cool to watch him in the water. This guy might be a keeper. If he is, he's like 15 and a half, which would be good enough for me. But who knows? Gotta give him a measure. Yeah, I think he is. Oh, he's peeing on me. Oh, I missed. Oh well, it's all right. Let's see, let's give it a shot. He is... Oh, damn, he's smaller than I thought. He's 14 and a half. See ya, buddy. All right, got another one. Let's get back out there. Missed that one. Let's see if he'll come back for it. Probably took my bait. Oh, I guess not. I guess he did not take my bait. It's a better one. Make sure to keep his head turned the way I want him to go. Keep some nice, oh wow, this guy is tiny. Maybe not. It's a lot smaller than I thought he was. He might still be a keeper though. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see. I think this one will be a keeper. Let's see. He fought a lot stronger than how big he is though. Oh yeah, 15.5. Boom, that's a keeper. It's a keeper trout. That is number 3 for us. If I would have gotten in those other 2 that I lost, I'd had my limit. But anyway, hopefully we still will. Check out that freaking cool looking thing. Hell yeah. Gonna bleed them out just like that. Bleeding helps meat quality, and it puts them out of their misery. Check out that fish. Trout are so pretty. And put him in my bucket. All right, I just missed one. Let's get back out there. Missed that one because I was fooling around. Believe it or not, I just got stopped by the FWC. They were walking down. I saw them over here, and they were walking down off on the abandoned bridge. Who knows how the hell they got up there? But yeah, nice fella, Officer Christian. But yeah, now we're getting back to fishing. He was making sure I had my valid license on me, and making sure all my fish are legal. So, which all my fish are legal, and I had and I do have my valid fishing license on me. So, ow, there we go. That's a better one. That's a better fish. That's a better fish. If that's a trout, that's a nice trout. It's a better trout. Nope, not as big as I thought. But it is still a trout. It is still the target species. Yeah, he's definitely short. Let's see. What do we have here? He is 14.5. Too small. Give him a toss. There we go, got me another one. Making sure you guys could see that. Okay. This one's got a little bit of shoulders on it. Oh yeah. This one's definitely got some shoulders on it. Oh yeah, it's a better one. Nice. That right there is a nice keeper trout. That's what we're after. Oh yeah, here's number 4. That's a nice one there. Let's see. He is going to be 16.5. Oh yeah, that's a nice keeper. Gonna get our knife here and we're gonna bleed him. Get them nice, get them bleeding out real good, and toss them in our bucket. That is number 4. All right, everybody, got me another one. Oh yeah, that's another nice one. Should be another keeper. That might be our 5th. That might just be our 5th. Oh yeah. Oh yep. This is our 5th keeper, everybody. We have our trout limit. Boom. Let's see, what do we got here? He is a beautiful 16.5. There we go. We will take that all day long. Check him out. Beautiful fish at a beautiful spot. Clean water, pretty fish. What a day. Oh yeah. All right, since now we have our limit, I might switch methods here. I might try and get a couple fish on free line just cause. So I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna grab me a little split shot here. Grab me about this size. Close my tray back up. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, don't want to rip off the back of my thingy. And then we're gonna take our split shot. I'm gonna put it right on my line like this. And split shot, you just bite it or use pliers. But you just kind of bite it and then it just stays on the leader just like that. Now we're gonna take our shrimp, hook it like we normally do. Now we're fishing. The split shot, A, helps with casting, and B, helps it keep it lower in the water column, which is what you want when you're fishing for trout. So we're gonna throw it right in this current and let the current do its thing. That wind just picked up. I don't know if you guys, oh, there's a fish. Got one. Hell yeah. First cast. Oh yeah. That was sick. Look at that. I got me a trout. First cast on the free line. It's a keeper too, but we already have our limit. Look at that. First cast. Gotta love free line. There is, this guy's a little short. Let's see. And he's probably 14, maybe 15. No, he's probably like 15.5. Check that out, everybody. First cast with the free line. Check him out. See ya. Keeper trout going back, so I already have my limit. All right, the wind picked up a good bit, but that's not gonna stop me. Look who decided to have a little fun. Mr. Trout got me another. Check that out. It's probably 14.5, I'd say. Maybe even 15. They've all been around that size, so there's a couple of bigger ones mixed in. My goal is, oh shit. My goal is to try and catch a big one. This got barely hooked in the top of the mouth. See ya, buddy. Probably another 14.5, 15-inch trout. Cool looking fella. See ya, buddy. Maybe I won't switch to the jig head just yet because this is too much fun. This is a lot of fun. All right, everybody. We are going to pack it up on this side of the bridge because the current has slowed down a good bit. And I heard from a dude on the kayak that the sheep's head are not around. So I'm not going to try to catch those. I'm going to try and go for redfish. Tide's starting to slow down, wind picked up, so we're going to switch sides of the bridge so that it blocks the wind and the tide's going the right way. See y'all over there. All right, everybody. we made it over to the other side. The water looks much, much cleaner. And we're gonna toss it right along this here bank. And we're gonna see if we can get us any more fish. Let's see what happens. We just found a phone sitting in the grass over here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna either go to the police station or go to that fire station that's over here, the police of some sort, to come out here, because this phone is in rough shape, but it might still work. And whoever wants it probably wants their pictures off of it. It seems to be, it might be a brand new phone. It almost looks like a brand new iPhone. See if I can get the button unjammed. Yes, all the buttons are full of sand. Well, so we're gonna get it kind of clean it off the best I can here. We're gonna toss it in the kayak. All right, yeah, it's a good luck charm. Maybe I'll sit here and I'll fish for another 10 minutes and then I'll head out. All right, everybody, that is going to conclude the fishing segment of this video. I'm going to be doing a cooking or a cleaning and probably a cooking segment as well. And check out our haul. 5 beautiful trout. Gonna get them buttoned away and I'm gonna head on back to the boat ramp. Here we go, launching the kayak. That's what I gotta do. Back it up and then give it a little 360. And then we're gonna walk it. All right, oh, lost my shoe. And then we're gonna walk it, if I can get my shoe on. Oh, nice. Then we're gonna walk it right down here to the water's edge. Just like that. And we're off. All right, made it back to the boat ramp. I think we're gonna put the kayak, actually, you know what? One last ditch effort. There's a little section of creeks over here and I have a little lure tied on. Let's see if maybe we can get lucky. I just tied on a little bit heavier of a lure and we're gonna go venture back into this creek a little bit. Let's see what happens. All right, we're back here in the back of this creek and yeah, we're gonna try and get a redfish. I found this little sand patch right here and it seems stable enough, so we're gonna stand on it and toss some lures around because that's all I got. All right, now this is actually gonna wrap up the fishing segment for this video with this beautiful sunset. And yeah, tried back in this creek probably, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. I was slinging around this little lure. Didn't get any action, so we're gonna head back actually to the boat ramp this time. All right, everybody, we made it back to the boat ramp. Check out that sunset. And I am going to head back home, so see you guys at the fillet table. So this is what we ended our day with. A couple nice ones here, like that one. We'll start with that one. Put the rest of these guys back on ice. Alright, first things first, we're gonna grab our fillet knife. I like to use a smaller, flexible one for trout. These trout are smaller, more flexible fish, so we're gonna match the knife with that. Alright, let's get a size on this. This guy is about 16 and a half, maybe a little over 16 and a half. Oh, this table's on that, on a wobbly one. There you go, that's better. All right, now we're gonna put my pointer finger behind the fin right here. I'm gonna feel for the head meat. Cut right down through the skin, make sure I don't miss any of that head meat. And we're gonna turn our knife and break that skin off right there. And then now we're just gonna follow the backbone all the way down. We're gonna stay right above the fins. Make sure we don't cut through the backbone, which sometimes it happens. Once we get to the turn of the tail, we're gonna poke through, angle our knife down, and cut all the way down. Now we're gonna work our way back up towards the head. And then now we're gonna get our finger underneath the meat, and we're just gonna slowly work our way up. Now the aim of the game is just to kind of separate that meat from the backbone. And trout have a very soft backbone, so you want to really let the knife do the work, not put too much pressure, because you'll break through it. You want to work your knife all the way down. Once you get to the raised part of the backbone, you want to go right on top. Then you want to angle your knife down on the other side. Make sure you don't miss any meat. Then once you get right up here to the backbone, you want to angle your knife up and go over the rib cage, because that's all bones right in there. Gonna cut down right here. Once you see that line of skin start to form, cut down, cut across that skin, and there is our fillet. Now we're gonna skin them. I'm gonna grab our other knife right here, and then I didn't leave enough on there, so we're gonna use this other knife to hold it. Now cut down, turn your knife even with the table, and then I like to have my left hand follow. I like to keep my knife as flat as I can on the table so that I don't accidentally cut through the skin. Now finish it off just like that. And then since we did it right, trout don't have any pin bones. So now this is ready to be washed and thrown in the frying pan. I just pulled out 4 of our trout fillets that we just caught, and we're gonna be making kind of like flatbread, not necessarily tacos, but kind of like tacos. You're gonna have some cheese, we're gonna put some lettuce, put some tomato on there, and yeah, it should be pretty good. So we're gonna get these fish seasoned up. And for our side, we're gonna have some brown rice to go with our flatbread. So we're gonna pour a little bit in there. Yeah, let's do a little bit more. Might make sure we have a little bit of leftovers here. Pour some of that in there, and usually you want to go about 2 to 1 rice to water ratio, because rice expands. So we're just gonna, we'll do not that much water, and a tad more water here. There we go, about like that, 2 to 1 rice to water ratio. And then now we're gonna bring our pot up to a boil here. Put on max heat. Can't forget to salt the water, make it salty like the ocean. Always want to salt the water. Just like that. Now wait for that to come to a boil. All right. Now let's get started on seasoning our fish. Let's go with some salt, obviously, and then we're gonna go with some garlic and herb, and then let's go with some black pepper. We're gonna keep it simple. We're going to cook it on the griddle outside, and yeah, should be pretty good. So first we're gonna start with our salt. Make sure get our coat everything, get it nice and salty. All right, now we're gonna go in with our black pepper. Usually you want to use crushed or like kind of cracked, fresh cracked, but we don't have any of that, so we got to use the ground stuff. Some black pepper on there. Then we're gonna go with our garlic and herb seasoning with a hint of lemon. So we're just gonna hit all these fillets all the way down. Just like that. Now we're gonna pat them down just to make sure all that seasoning sticks in there. Now we're gonna flip them over. Try not to spill any of the seasonings on the floor. All right. Next side, same thing. Some salt, garlic and herb seasoning. Kinder's is my favorite seasoning brand. You can find them at Costco, Publix, pretty much all your spots. They make the best stuff. They make this, they make the blend, they make all-purpose seasoning. It's my favorite. Get that patted down in there. Then we're gonna get the grill heating up. All right, we got all our stuff ready. We got our fillets, we got our flatbreads, we got some cheese, we got some limes. We got our avocado oil, some butter, a spatula. Now we're gonna take the cover off the grill, turn the gas on since it's not on. Turn all our burners on, hit it with the light. There we go. All right, our grill has been heated, so we're gonna toss down a little bit of oil. A little bit of some oil, and then we're gonna throw down a little bit of butter just to coat our surface. Listen to that sizzle. All right, it's time to flip. That was about maybe 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. Oh yeah, that's looking good, looking good. Uh-oh, missed that one. Boom. Turn this heat down. Now we're gonna take our lime here. Weird kind of lime. It's a yellow outside but green inside. Take this. We're gonna spray it on there. Now we're gonna get it on these two. All right, we just took off the fish. Check them out. Looks real good. Now we're gonna take a little bit of butter. Oh, almost flipped my butter tray over. Spread it around a little bit. Now we're gonna take our flatbreads here, and we're gonna give them a little toast. Give them a nice little toast right here. Get them a little bit crispy. We're gonna flip them, then we're gonna throw some cheese on them. Gonna cheese these bad boys up. It's gonna be good. Flatbread should be ready to flip. Oh yeah, those things are nice and toasty. Ooh, they're very hot. I'll use a spatula, that'll probably be smarter. Getting nice and toasty right up in here. Now we're gonna toss a little bit of cheese on each one of them. We're gonna let this cheese kind of get melty on there, and then we'll pull them off. All right, once our cheese looks all nice and gooey and melty, we're gonna pull them off, and then we'll start to make our flatbreads here. All right, this is what we got going on. We got our flatbreads here. Take our flatbread. I'm gonna put a little bit of the spring mix on there. It's green, make it healthy. And then we're gonna take some tomatoes right here and put some tomatoes on there. Nice and seasoned with some black pepper and some salt. Put some tomatoes on there. Now we're gonna grab our nice fillet, put her right on top. And that's what we're working with. Right there, and then we're gonna get us a little bit of rice. A little bit of rice, just like that. And there's dinner.